How do I work with Andersen exterior trim? How does it go together? What about custom applications? Part of the beauty of this innovative trim system is you can work with it the way you want and need. In this section, we'll show you how. There are 3 ways you can order trim. There are factory pre-assembled surrounds for most windows that install in about 5 minutes. Factory pre-cut and pre-drilled kits for doors or larger windows with everything you need for assembly. And if you need them, you can also order individual trim and other components for fabrication and assembly in the field. Since Andersen exterior trim is made with our patented FiberX material, which is a wood fiber and polymer composite, you can cut it with a miter saw. You can see how nicely the FiberX material cuts. Every cut is clean and smooth. The trim's design is engineered to give it added strength. And another great thing about our FiberX material is that it's twice as strong as vinyl. Nothing else on the market is the same. Now we'll quickly outline the basic assembly method for the individual lineal components. You'll find the more detailed step-by-step instructions in your installation guide. Whether you're using flat trim or brick mold, the process is similar. Please read the guide thoroughly for complete safety and installation information. First, measure the window's width and height, which you'll need to cut both your trim and your field attachment strips. Then, calculate the trim size and cut the trim pieces. You'll want to consult the installation guide for exact measurements depending on the trim and window styles. Next, cut your attachment strips approximately 3 inches shorter than your trim. You can use your miter saw to make all your cuts. Of course, with our pre-assembled surrounds or pre-cut kits, which are available for almost all Andersen products, this step is taken care of for you. Now, your trim and field attachment strips are cut to length. Next, we put on the end caps. The end caps not only give the trim a nice, clean appearance, they also join the corners of the trim surround. Insert the end cap into the lineal and secure it with a screw. The end cap will also function as a corner key. Then use the guides on the end cap to drill 2 pilot holes, which you'll use to secure the side with 2 screws. For the sill nose, drill the holes first and secure with screws. The exact locations of the holes are shown in the instructions. The 4 pieces of trim are put together in much the same way, by drilling holes and securing with screws. Now we have our assembled surround, just as it would come when you order our pre-assembled version, which means if you were on the job site, right now you'd be about 5 minutes away from completely trimming out a window. After you've properly installed and flashed the window, all that's left to do is secure the field attachment strip to all 4 sides of the window, and then prepare to snap on the exterior trim. Before snapping on the trim surround, just apply a bead of sealant along the bottom of the window to prevent water from getting behind the sill nose. The sealant won't show because it'll be behind the trim. Then, snap on the trim. And that trim is on tight and secure. Now you can install a full width drip cap, or if you prefer, the optional decorative drip cap, or one of the cornices that come pre-sized to fit the window. Each installs over the flat trim with a bead of sealant on the bottom and with fasteners through the flange. Your flashing will overlap the trim flange, similar to the full width drip cap. For added flexibility while trimming a project, Andersen also offers coil stock plus 3.5-inch cellular FiberX material trim board that you can use for things like corner boards or fascia. You can cut the trim board or fabricate the coil stock any way you need, and both are available in the same 11 colors as your trim, so you can give a house a nice unified look. The Andersen exterior trim system, a truly innovative system for trimming windows, doors, and the time you spend on the job site. Only from Andersen.